يوم ترجف الراجفة تتبعها الرادفة قلوب يومئذ واجفة أبصارها خاشعة يقولون أئنا لمردودون في الحافرة أئذا كنا عظاما نخرة قالوا تلك إذا كرة خاسرة فإنما هي زجرة واحدة فإذا هم بالساهرة.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Tafsir of Surah An-Naziat, Ayah number 6 to Ayah number 9. But before we start the Tafsir, I want to ask you, did you ponder over the ayah of reflection? And did you ponder over the last lesson ayat 1 to 5? What do you think about those ayat? If you did not understand the lesson completely, then you can listen to the lesson again. The ayat were about one thing with 5 different attributes, right? So I just want to remind you again that when you ponder over these ayat, remember that these are not 5 different things in the first 5 ayat of Surah An-Naziat. This is one thing with 5 different attributes or actions, you can say. In the first 5 ayat, oaths are taken. Remember, wa is for swearing, to take an oath. There are 2 opinions about the oaths in Quran. The first opinion is that Allah Azza wa Jal takes an oath to make your mind prepare for something very big. Littazim, for a very big thing, a thing that is a big deal. So to grab someone's attention, to get your attention, to take your mind to a certain direction, the oath, qasam, is taken to grab the attention. Or when something very amazing, extraordinary thing is to be mentioned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath. Like you have recited in many surahs, وَالتِّينِ وَالزَّيْتُونَ. The oath is taken about the figs and the olives because of its great and amazing benefit. Or like in Surah Asr, Wal Asr. Beautiful short surah that everyone memorizes. Wal Asr is the time is going away. We are losing the time, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath of time. Now the second opinion, or you can say the purpose of swearing, taking an oath, is al-qasam wal-jawab al-qasam. When you take an oath, you say something in the response. Like you say a sentence in which the first part is the oath and the second part is its response. The connection is between the first and the second part of the sentence. Like when you say, I swear to God, I will not do it. Or Wallahi, I did it. So you are taking an oath to prove something about your action, right? That you did not do it, or you will definitely do it, or you already did it. So you make an oath and then you tell the response of the oath. But the scholars say that Allah Azza wa Jalla didn't have to say the other part of the sentence to complete an oath. His speech is free of linguistic rules. No chains, no links. Allah's speech is supreme. وَكَلِمَةُ اللَّهِ هِيَ الْعُلْيَا. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking oath in the first 5 ayat by grabbing the attention and switching the subject to the day of judgment. So this passage is about the day of judgment. Ayah number 6, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the day on which the earth will shake with a violent commotion. What will shake? Earth. So the earth is given the name Rajifa here. the name of the earth is Rajifa. Rajifa is something that shakes. Like when you mix the sugar and water and you shake the bottle. So the bottle will be Rajifa as it is shaking. Just to make you understand about this word. Here, earth is called Rajifa. In Arabic, Rajif is called a kind of a fever that makes you shiver. So, because of the shaking of the earth, it's called Rajifa. And the day in which the earth will shake and everything will be disturbed. Earth will take out everything that's hidden inside. Just imagine what is inside of the earth. Water, fire, different kinds of creatures, insects, dead bodies. Here, if the earth shakes a little bit, what happens? Earthquakes come. All the buildings are collapsed. So many damages happen. What about on the day of judgment when this earth will be trembling? It will be in motion. It will be shaking. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is holding this earth intact. But when Allah will order the earth to shake, it will become Rajifa. It will shake, tremble, it will release everything. It will be disturbed. Do you know a word which means the people are disturbed from the bad news? The word is Urjifa. So the earth will be Rajifa and people will be in Urjifa. People do so many sins on this earth and the earth is holding all the sins inside. But on that day, the earth will no longer be able to hold any of the sins of the human being. So it will become Rajifa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the hardships of Yawmul Qiyamah. Ayah number 7 says, تَتْبَعُهَا الرَّادِفَةُ, which will be followed by another violent commotion. So one shaking, one violent commotion of the earth, then another commotion followed immediately after it. One after the other. It will happen quickly. The earth will shake up. Then the sky will collapse. Everything will happen so fast. Finally, the people will wake up again. So again, what is Radifa? The one which comes behind immediately. That's why a person who rides behind the driver is called a Radif. Like when someone drives your car and you are sitting at the back, you will be Radif. Something that follows behind the other immediately. Ayah number 9. قُلُوبٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ وَاجِفَةٌ. On that day, hearts will be pounding with terror. It will be such a panic situation where you are so afraid that you will be caught soon. Sometimes when you're so afraid and you feel your heart beat fast, like your heart is pumping so fast, like if someone did something wrong. Think of a time when you messed up your sibling's room or you break his or her toys in anger and your parents called you. Didn't it feel like your heart is about to pop out? Or maybe if the principal calls out, you get so